Hi, Sean from Focus Squad. Here I want to talk to you about the blood, sweat and tears that you've just put into the CrossFit Open. So we all finished doing the 2015 Open about a week and a little bit ago, and what I want to do is make sure you guys pick up all the lessons, everything you've learned. Remember the blood, sweat, tears, effort, pain, the elation, the motivation, the misery, whatever you got out of the Open. I want you to remember that, use that as motivation for yourself for the next 12 months to get to where you want to be in next year's Open. So the Open is just something we can use so we can judge our performance and where we're at. But whatever it is, I want you to actually sit down and set some intentions and some goals and whatever for the next 12 months. So as per usual in these videos, I'll give you 3 things I want you to take away and work on. So I'll go through those now. So the first one is actually working on your personal will and intention, and I bang on about this all the time, but it's about your personal will and your intention, what you need to do, where you need to be focused, the effort you need to put in to get the goal that you want. So your behavior has got to match that intention. So let's say, for instance, if for me, like I'm in the Masters category, in 45 to 49 Masters category for the Open, so I'm looking at it going, next year, I really want to try and qualify that top 200 in the world. Massive ask. So this year I ended up with an injury right in the last workout, so I couldn't finish that. So unfortunately I go, you know, I've got to put in a hell of a lot of work for me to get anywhere near that goal. But that doesn't stop me trying to do that, because if I have that goal of trying to go top 200, then the behaviours that I have to put in place to match that intention for these next 12 months are pretty big. So that's going to be about frequency of training, consistency of training, nutrition, sleep, rest. All those things for me are pretty good, but there's going to be a lot of work on mobility, stability, all of those sort of skills which I don't put anywhere near enough effort into. So for me, my personal will and intention's got to be very much focused on mobility, stability, pre-hab work, post-hab work, all of the ancillary stabilising muscles and movements. They're going to make my big lifts and all my other movements really strong. So work out what it is you want to do and then apply that personal will and intention to that so your intention matches your behaviour. Second part is identify who's in your team who's going to help you with that, because you need to get as many people as you can around you who influence your behaviour and what you're going to do. You need to get them on board so they support you, they don't pull you down or they don't give you reasons to not achieve that goal. So obviously your coach is going to be one of those, the guys who are in the box if that's a different person than your coach, the people around you who train with you. Then you're going to go outside the box. It's going to be people like your partner, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever, your family, be it your kids or your mum and dad or whoever, your friends, everybody that's in your circle of influence that you spend time with or influences your decisions and the way you behave. You've got to get them enrolled in it, because then you've got that team around you. So if you're, you know, even if it's just people saying to you, oh, how are you going with CrossFit? How many times have you been training? How's your diet going? What about this? Have you achieved your handstand push-ups yet? Or have you got muscle-ups yet? Or whatever it is you're trying to achieve. Get that team wrapped up around you that can help you, because that way you'll stay more focused and you'll stay more on track with those behaviours that you need to match that intention that we talked about in the first part. And then the last part of it is to be harmonious in all this. So it's really to find a way that you can enjoy this process. If you make the next 12 months of trying to fulfill these goals a real drag and it's a chore, you've got to, so I have to get here 5 days a week, I've got to eat clean, I have to do 20 minutes of mobility a day, I have to sleep 8 hours a day. Oh, if I just have to do all that crap, then I'll get to the goal. Now, just the way I say that, you can hear in that's absolute rubbish. That's bullshit. You'll never get there, because it's a demotivating, it's a chore, it's something you have to do. You're not getting any enjoyment. But if you actually really work and make it harmonious, that the fact that you get here 5 days a week, you do 20 minutes of mobility, you sleep 8 hours a night, you eat clean, you look after yourself, your behaviours match your intention, then all of a sudden that's an uplifting and a positive thing that's going to motivate you. So go through those 3 things, guys. So that personal will and intention, identify what it is you want to do in the next 12 months. Second part is identify that team around you and talk to them about the goal. Say to the people you train with, your friends in the box, your coach, your partner, your family, all the people, your friends that we touched on, tell them what you're trying to achieve. And then they'll not only hold you accountable, but they'll support you through that process. And if you've got people in your life who don't support you in that process, then I'd say you're probably going to have to look at why they're in your life. That's another whole topic. And then the last part is be harmonious on it all. See the enjoyment and get a real sense of accomplishment and the love and what you get out of doing it because you just love your training. So if you focus on those things, then obviously you will be a lot fitter, you will be a lot leaner, you will lose weight, you'll be healthier, you'll sleep better, you'll be happier, all of those things. But they're the byproduct of putting those three things into action. So if you're watching this, guys, anywhere other than at focuswod.com, go over there, put your name and email address in, and we'll get these videos sent straight to you when they come out. And otherwise, have a great time training. Hope you're loving what's going on with your CrossFit, and we'll talk to you next time.